Okay, we are back. I don't know, internet trouble, who knows. But anyway, I'm going to attempt to fix the drip on the Toyota Tacoma. And I'm talking about the AC condensation line that drips under the truck. Fortunately, Toyota moved it from where it used to be about mid-level behind the engine, and it would drip down on the frame. Now they've relocated it to the side over here, but it drips on my frame for the rack rails I put on. And I don't want that constantly going on so that it eventually will rust what I have. So I'm going to bring you guys with me. And let's take a look and see, first of all, if you get what it is I'm talking about. Let's get down here. And you can see it dripping. Oops. Well, actually, all you could see was me. You can see it dripping right there. You see the puddle? And see if I can do this without it dripping all over me. Oops, and I forgot the tubing. Going to be hard to do if I don't have the tubing. So let me grab that. Oh my God. I didn't forget the tubing. It's right behind me on the creeper. I put it there, so I guess that didn't work out. Now, there's the tubing, and the phone fell down. I'm not sure why. I guess it's top heavy. And let's see if we can see the drip. Let me kind of curve you guys a little bit. My phone's going nuts. All right, I've got you guys under here with me. Let me see if I can figure out where you're looking. And the nozzle for it, see, I'll show you that, is right there. That's the nozzle. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you that. Let's see if I can turn you a little more. Yeah, there. You can see the nozzle. Back you up a little, you'll have a really good view. There, that's the nozzle. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to push you guys up a little. Otherwise, my phone's going to fall over. And move you back a little. And there's the nozzle. All right, you guys can see it. It's right there. There's the nozzle, and it continues to drip right on the frame of the rock rails I put on. You don't want that. I mean, without these being here, I'm not sure if this would have dripped on the Predator side steps or not, or other side steps, but you don't want this dripping right on top of your bracket, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense. So what I'm going to try to do is route it, I don't know, maybe just straight down to here. I can actually put it against the side of the bracket right here on the inside, and the hose will come off of their hose, and I'll stop it so that you can't see it about right in here, I think. So first thing is to see, and I actually have a piece that might work, this piece here. Now whether or not this fits, of course it continues to drip, so that's kind of a drag, but we want it to be, man, right inside there would be, oh yeah, and it fits well. Wow, I think I got lucky. That this piece of pipe that I have seems to be just about right. It actually might be just a hair short. Not really. It's going to end up like right there. And I'll turn it maybe so it drips like this. Right down below. I think I'm going to get one a little bit longer piece, unfortunately. And we'll have it drip right beside the tube. Let's see if I can find the right size. This is a 702554. 702554. Okay. So I want it to be a little longer, and I can of course trim it once I get it the way that I want it. So let me see about cutting a piece. I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work pretty well. I think. Let me cut a piece off of this. Okay. Get my tubing out of the way. Grab my little thing, and then I need a screwdriver that I forgot to grab. So let me go get that. Okay, I think I have everything I need. So, and stick around to the end. I'll tell you what size this tubing is, in case you want to attempt this on your own. Let's go ahead and get the tubing up there. At least that'll stop it from dripping right over me, I guess. You want to be careful. It almost seems like you could push their nozzle right up into the truck, and yeah, you could. You don't want to do that, so be gentle when you're doing this. And then I'm gonna try to turn it. About like so, and actually the nozzle just wants to go up into the truck. Maybe if I turn it this way. Yeah, I think right like that, man. That looks pretty good. Now we'll see if I can get the clamp up there. I'm going to tighten it a little bit before I get it on. That way I have less to tighten while I'm under here, which is a little awkward. It's not horrible, but it's... I don't know how I'm going to tighten this down up here, but surely there must be a way. Tighten it a little more. I'd like to get it to the point where it's, I don't know, fully tight. It's hard to see under here. Your one eye is kind of blocked. Oh, there, that's better. Sorry, kind of talking to myself as I do this. Words of encouragement from myself. Yeah, I think I want it right like that. So now, if I can manage to get this crazy thing tightened on there, I'll be winning. Winning? Did I just say that? I guess I did. I guess it's part of our culture now. I may have gotten it too tight. No, perfect. All right, so we have the hose clamp up there. Now I just have to figure out how to tighten it. It's right where I want it to be, but I don't know if I can get my wrench up there. Maybe I do it by hand, I doubt it. No, that's in my way. So, what I really need is an 8mm wrench. So let me go grab an 8mm wrench. Okay. Let's see. You guys still with me on here? How many people? We have 44 people. Installing a bigger turbo. No, I'm not. That's funny. You're a funny guy. You funny guy. I'm gonna see if I can tighten this down. Of course not. This is where you need another set of hands, I guess. Seems to be working. All right, I don't want to break the tube, so I think I've got it right where I want it, I think. We're going to tighten it a little more, why not? That's pretty tight. So I think we're good. I think I've got it just how I want it. It doesn't seem to be coming off. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's get, I got that wet. Get my junk out of the way here. See what you guys are seeing. All right, you can see the bottom. All right, if you look up at the top, where is it? Hard to see it on the camera. Right there. You guys can see the clamp up here. Right up, where is it? Right here. Right up here at the top. That's a good shot. You can see the clamp on it. Obviously, the tube comes down, clears my bracket, and ends up right here, just right underneath the truck. It shouldn't be a big deal. It's a firm enough piece of tube that even with wind, it's not gonna blow. I mean, it's not gonna like dangle back here somewhere in the wind. It's thick enough, it'll be fine. But it's high enough. I might actually snip just a little bit off here, just to bring it up for clearance sake. Let's take a look at doing that. Let's see if I can do it. I think I can. I'd like to have it, you know, relatively close to the bottom of the truck. Let's cut it about right here. There. There, what do you think of that? That puts it almost even with the bottom of that bracket, but a little bit lower. So obviously it's not going to drip water onto the bracket because it's lower than the bracket. So, and it does sit up against the bracket in the back. There you go. You see all that drain out of there? It continuously drips, so even just kind of sitting here. And it's nice and tight. It's not going to go anywhere. So that is the install. Now I'll tell you the size of the tube in case you want to maybe do this yourselves. Let me get out of here. Okay, you guys can see it is fixed. I guess it's fixed. It's as fixed as it's going to be, that's for damn sure. It's 92 degrees out here right now, so it's a little warm. Let's get a chair over here. You know, after a hard job like that, it's time to take a little bit of a break. Let's see, this is the size of the tubing. I forgot to tell you that. Hold on. Let me get the tubing. Okay, the tubing, and here is the label. You guys can see it for yourselves. It is a clear vinyl, 3/4 inch ID, 5/8 inch, I'm sorry, 3/4 inch OD, 5/8 inch ID. Hopefully you can see that. If not, that's the tubing that you need. And I think you only need this if you look underneath and you see that the condensation is actually dripping on something you care about. It's not going to drip on the frame, I don't think, but it might drip on any brackets you have down there for, say, side steps or runners or rails or whatever you might add. And of course, water on metal is not a good thing, so you don't want to keep it dripping on there, because that's a problem. Are we still alive? Somebody do something, say hi or give me a thumbs up or do something if we're still alive out there. I can't tell. It looks to me like we are, but I had a little bit of an internet problem a few minutes ago, I think. On the first live stream I tried to do, so it looks like we're still alive. Again, drop me a thumbs up or something. Alive and well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So anyway, that takes care of the, I've been meaning to do this ever since I got the truck and noticed it, which is, what, a week? I've been meaning to do this so I could get that water off of my bracket for the rail. And you could see when we were under there, the two bolts that were holding the front part of the rail up. By the way, if you happen to get that kit, I think it comes with another bolt. And I think they show 3 bolts in the front. The other hole that's up there sits over the top of a hole that's not threaded. There's nothing in it. It's just blank or empty. So you're not going to be able to put a 3rd bolt in there. I gotta switch my glasses here. Okay, there we go. Much better. Anyway, that 3rd hole for the rock rail, and those are OEM rock rails, or sliders, whatever you want to call them, is not going to fit because there's no threading to screw into. As far as, I saw somebody ask about the condensation, is that normal? Yeah, air conditioning condensation, of course, is normal. It's going to do that all the time. The reason it's doing it now is because I had the truck running when I did the first live stream to show the switchback lights from last fit that I installed in that live stream. So the air conditioner was running. Down here in South Texas, the air conditioner is on all the time. It's not like we get real cold. It can get chilly down here. Matter of fact, a couple winters ago, winter before last, we even had some freezing temperatures. People had pipes break. My sprinkler valve thing out front that sits up above the yard, it broke. I had to have that replaced. So we do get freezing temperatures down here, but not often. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I'm actually going to go for a ride in the truck now. I haven't driven it today, so I'm jonesing to go take it for a ride. Appreciate everybody who joined. It sucks that the first part of the live stream had to be cut and a new one started because of the damn internet. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out, check out the Facebook group. It is fourth generation, 4TH, generation, and the rest of this all spelled out. Fourth generation Toyota Tacoma owners group. The fourth generation, oh, I never can remember what my own group is called. Hold on a minute. Fourth generation something. Let's look and I'll give you the proper name. Fourth generation Toyota Tacoma owners group. You can see it right there. Check that out. Join up if you're interested. It's free, and lots of good people in there, and that group is growing like wildfire, man. It's amazing to me how quickly that group is actually growing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, do that. Click the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And we'll see you all next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.